Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Millennial Tavern. I am your lovely DM over here, also dressed as a delectable and rattling and jingly elf.
This guy's cooked already.
But I am your host, the DM here, Mr. Dan Spence, and we are back at it again with another episode of Millennial Tavern, playing a little bit of D&D in our lovely Christmas/holiday special. So we are doing fun stuff as always. Fun stuff, yes. David has so much energy right now. It's crazy, bro. So, anyways, we are going to be playing a little bit of D&D, progressing the campaign, but at the same time, we're also going to be having our holiday special. So, for those of you who don't remember or might not have been around, our first episode last year was right around the holidays. So while the campaign had been going on for a little bit before that, it was our first stream of D&D. So roughly a year ago, this is basically like our year anniversary of streaming. So yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
it's a streamversary.
It's a streamversary.
Aww.
Exactly. Yes.
Happy streamversary, guys.
Blazing past that.
Did you put that in the title?
What's that?
Stream anniversary?
I didn't put that.
Put that shit in the title. Fucking dumbass.
I will try to do
The
it.
title right now. Change it right now. Otherwise, you'll fucking forget.
Yo, chill with the DM.
All right.
No, fuck
He
this
needs to
shit.
smoke what we have.
I took some Claritin, okay? Give me about 20 minutes.
You're a little bit stuffed up, bro.
Kick in.
You're a little stuffy. I think you should go ahead and just kind of like relax a little bit, man. Yeah, take some more Claritin. But anyways, I guess what we'll do then is have you guys go ahead and bring us to the date. So I'll talk a little bit more before we start as to exactly how the Christmas special is going to work. But let's go ahead and get a little bit of a recap.
You want me to do the funny recap?
Oh, the funny recap.
All right. So the funny recap for everybody here and everybody that was not here.
I should have shut this up before I opened it.
You
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but
Venom.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm cooked. Anyway, we started still in the cave. The master was like, yo, so what's your plan? And I'm like, listen, whole town today. 6 hours from now. Time it. Watch me. Want to see me run to that rock? Want to see me do it again? He's like, okay, how? And we're like, all right, well, we're going to bring them all. We're going to tell them there's loot here, and they just have to come get it if they want. But there's going to be so much of it that we just couldn't carry all of it ourselves. And so that's the plan. We're going to tell them there's gold here, and then you guys are going to do your thing with them. He's like, all right, let them cook. How you going to do that? I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, what if they ask questions? I'm like, well, that's fine. We'll figure it out. He's like, all right, cool, bet. And he let us take some of his changeling employees and then go back to town. The changelings acted as some of the people from the hunting party from the village. And they were like, maybe we, what do we do if they, like, I don't know, like, if my eldest son comes up and hugs me at my, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, dude, figure it out. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you, you gotta do it.
Be the father he never had or won't have anymore.
And be the father that he definitely does not have.
And just tell him to go to his mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fine anyway.
I totally
The drink's behind you.
Ready.
Is it?
Yeah.
Box.
Yes.
Is it all just playing tequilas?
No. There's Heineken in there too.
There's also Cannon Blast over here.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe so. Probably
Yeah.
not. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So,
And we get back to town with our changeling friends. We rally the whole town. Everyone's like, cheering, woo, woo, yeah, you guys are so poggers. And we're like, yes, we are poggers. In fact, we're so pog, there's a cave full of riches back there. They're like, oh my god, what had all those riches? What did you kill? Was it a dragon? I'm like, yes, that. It was that. Whatever, yes. But we gotta do it quick because the dragon babies are mad. They're gonna come attack us if we don't get the loot now, so we gotta fucking go. And they're like, whoa. The overseer comes and is like, whoa, let's... Few of the more noble folk of the town are gonna take an inventory of what we're talking about and figure out what the best way is to support the Lord's war effort. Blah, blah, blah. And then we're like, nah, fuck that. We gotta go. And he's like, all right, bet. Yeah, you're right. And so then we, after about 30 minutes, we dipped, got to the cave. All of the town that came with us, about 200 people, were slaughtered, except for the slaves who we had freed after me trying to very badly break the chains off of one slave. Ended up just bruising the shit out of him. Almost break. You're free. I hit my thumb with it too, so it hurt. So it was literally me like, hold still.
Also, like my average roll last week was about a 17.
What the fuck?
Well,
No, we popped off
his
on
average.
all of our-
His low. His low
His
was
low was
about
probably 17.
Yeah.
My average was like a 20.
Jesus
I
Christ,
had
man!
3 net 20s. And
Holy
then
shit!
We did absolutely like
the
work.
The diplomacy was amazing.
We were
because it was
persuading,
backstory,
deceiving,
like-
fucking-
Love that for you guys.
and we ended the adventure about to board the ship.
Every single time he told me to roll something. It was persuasion, performance, perception, or freaking deception, or like +5, +4, +4, +4. Every single one I have +. I have an 18 to charisma.
That's
so
awesome.
like, I just rolled and then I had guidance on top of that, and I kept rolling 3s and 4s with guidance. Like it was fucking
It
stupid.
was impossible for him.
It
to
was
do that.
fucking stupid.
It was.
Guidance is cool.
Guidance is a good spell. Guidance is a good spell.
Cantrip.
But I think
Exactly.
I think we got to the end there. So anything else we wanted to add? 'Cause I know you were basically just kind of kicking it back, just really unhappy. We're hanging out at the tavern the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Edar did not participate
Really
in
sticking it to my morals
in the
here.
slaughter that
Yeah,
was.
I wouldn't have it.
You had other plans, and
He's also
and that
not
was-
having a +3 legendary greatsword.
Fine.
This is
Hey,
true.
man, listen,
That probably says like
Listen,
cool things
Edard
in
sticks.
your head.
Edard sticks to his guns, man. All
Well,
right.
you might be sticking to some tentacles
That's all right.
there soon. There.
That's all right.
You might not have choices in that, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so you end up doing that. You guys end up doing this. Everyone ends up reconvening there over at the M, and essentially ends up kind of ushering over to the docks to go ahead and hop on the ship on the way out. Basically, crossing through that entirety. If you guys go to the D&D maps on our Discord, you should be able to see it. Basically, it's going through the entirety of the Eye of Extract, taking a straight shot over to Shadowstone. Now, that being said, as you guys end up kind of getting to the dock, let's go a little bit over how this is going to work. So again, this is going to be a normal D&D session. We're going to slowly progress in the campaign. Everyone's playing their characters, and everything's happening the way your characters would do it. But something will end up happening, and that's how we kind of introduce this idea of the holidays and everything like that. So it's still going to be a white elephant, similar to what we've done in previous years, except for it's going to be a little bit less of a what do I get after completing this task? It's going to be more of a, oh, you did the thing, or you were the last person to do this, or you solved the blah, 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 and now you get a present. So that's going to be kind of how it ends up going for the group. So a little bit different than last year. No questions. We're just going to go right into it. But that's going to kind of be how the gist of this ends up working. All right. So going into this session,
So are we on the
we will go ahead and kick it off. No, we will go ahead and kick it off with the party essentially getting to the docks, talking a little bit to the actual, essentially the ferry captain, if you want to call him that. You guys end up discussing a couple things with him, and he guided you over up onto the ship. Basically, before you guys end up setting sail, you see him and a couple of members of his crew. Looks like one of his sons actually over there, maybe somebody else that they kind of hired on, and a couple of slaves, just running around, battening a couple things down, releasing the sails, and getting everything ready so they could go ahead and make this journey. You end up hearing as the captain ends up calling out, saying, "All right, now get ready. This is going to be roughly a day and a half's journey." What do you want to do?
A day? Did he say a day?
Day or day and a half, I believe.
It's a little bit more difficult to find your way all the way through. See, the thing you have to remember is we can't just straight shot it through the eye of Extrath. We have to take a very deliberate routing to ensure we avoid different, bad creatures like krakens and such.
Krakens.
I do this for a living. Don't you worry about it. But I know it feels like a shorter route, but that's the gist of it.
Great. All right. So
Shall we get to it? I start walking on board.
I nervously, cautiously get on board.
Okay.
You alright there?
Huh? Me? Yeah. Oh, just, person of the land that's always had their 2 bare feet on the land, just getting on a rickety piece of lumber, just floating in the nothingness of the abyss of the water.
Stop. Behind you, this is Mike pushing you onto the fucking boat. At this point, like, come on.
Looking down! No, I'm not.
Then I'm pushing you out of the way as I fucking just walk. Oh, you'll be fine. Come on.
Okay, I keep my balance. Just
Get a hold of yourself.
I'm good. Okay, I'm good.
Exactly,
Penny's like,
Penny.
"Are you okay?"
tell him. You tell him.
And I'm just like, kind of like, just hugging the rail.
Hugging the rails?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. Where else is everyone going?
I want to walk in towards the grate and look down it.
Okay. When you look down the grate, you're going to see what looks like a bunch of supplies and things like that. Go ahead and roll history for me.
History. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Plus
roll.
6.
That's good.
Plus 6.
So as you're looking down,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
as you end up looking down inside, you're going to end up seeing what looks like a couple of barrels that look like they're probably holding some ales and stuff like that. It looks like you have a couple of rolls of things that you kind of actually saw like sitting in the town square. It looks like they might have gotten loaded up. You're kind of putting together that maybe this ship does like actual traveling of supplies and merchandise, not just people, across over the Shadowstone as well. But you end up seeing what looks like a couple of crates actually of look like potions down in there. It looks like it's actually made out of some of the similar potions that you've seen that Margaret actually did. Like they're below deck right now. Margaret is going to be here. She's going to be up there with you guys. But yeah, that's what you get your plane. Cool. Anything else you guys want to do is everyone's just kind of running around the ship in the chaos, getting everything ready to go.
I just be kind of looking at the ship to see how like sturdy / second
Sure.
nature
Yeah.
the
Go.
game is
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll survival.
What? 5. Advantage because I'm my first.
Yeah. We're just kind of going off of DC for this one. So.
That's a 4 plus a 15 plus. That's big. A 2. So 21. I'm sorry.
21.
21.
21. Okay, so as you're kind of examining the ship and everything, the captain actually kind of notices you, and you're kind of going through. It's like, all right, this looks like it's been really well taken care of. It's obviously this thing's not going to survive too well in like the seas. If you were to go like fully out into like the oceans, probably would end up struggling a bit.
Okay.
But considering the fact of what this is, and considering the fact of like what he was saying with the Kraken and everything, really want to be maneuverable, it kind of makes sense that this is the ship to do it, but also that it's in this well of a condition. It's been really taken care of. You would think that considering what he was talking about maneuvers, like probably would have at least taken some hull damage here and there, but it looks like it's in really good shape. Awesome. Oh, I noticed you there, Squan. You're admiring a little bit my ferry.
Well, I mean, it's in pretty good condition.
Well, I bet it is. I've been taking care of this thing, and my boys, they do well. Trying to help out here and there.
I can see that.
Absolutely. Well, go ahead, make yourself a home or anything. I have the quarters up there, and you see him point over to the front of the ship. Beds and everything are up in the front.
That was going to be my question. Was where are we going to bed down for the evening once we are traveling?
Yes, well, considering the fact that sundown's here in a couple hours, you can just go ahead and head over that way right now. And basically, it's going to be right underneath that front part. All right, and you hear him just kind of shouting out to some of the other ones. You hear like one of the goblins or gnomes come around. Yes, I'm doing it right now. And you see he like kind of just runs over and starts messing with stuff. So you watch as you watch as the gnome just kind of runs over there and starts like pulling the line and everything all the way across, and it looks like he's changed the position of the sails. All right, anything you guys want to do?
Equal.
No.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna turn to Margaret.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna rock the
Did
boat.
you tell Did he tell you what he did with Margaret?
Oh, so Margaret, she was like, I think I'm gonna stay here in this town that you just brutally slaughtered, and it's probably gonna be an illithid colony, but I don't know any of that, so I'm gonna stay here. And I'm like, you should come with me. Let's travel one more time together.
Oh.
So she said yes.
You gave her a little smoochie.
Oh yeah, I guess. Cynthia's also still key.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
He's going down the list. Another notch in the belt. All right. But yeah. So yeah.
Let's go to Margaret, and I hold my hands out to her.
Oh yes. What is it, dog?
I like grasp her hands back. I'm like, would you like to go to the front of the ship while we launch?
Yes, I think that would be lovely. I heard them saying there are beds
I
up
think
there.
that most of them.
There are. Do you have you seen the Eye of Extrath?
Well, outside of what we're seeing right now, it's insane.
If we get close enough to see any dragons, they won't pay us any money.
I would hope not. That just sounds rather frightening. Perhaps it is best I go rest for the moment. Perhaps. She'll just kind of. I'm assuming you're just kind of guiding her over there because she's gonna be a little bit uneasy.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing that. Anything else you guys want to be doing, or should we go ahead and launch this?
Chill.
Probably just walking around looking at stuff.
All right, cool. You're going around looking at stuff. He's bracing for his dear life. You're gonna watch. You're gonna watch as like one of the guy's sons come on. All right, come on. I'll help you in. We go to get you off the deck. Okay.
No. No. I think I got my bearings. I can feel it in my stomach. It's not something else. I mage hand and push. I just go and
Oh, we should actually walk off this one.
No. Okay. Yes. To the quarters.
Yes, and you're just gonna watch as he kind of just like grabs your shoulder, like not really wanting to get too close. He just kind of starts like guiding you over that.
Okay.
All right, so everyone, I'm assuming at this point is over in the quarters. So as you guys are going, you can go ahead and say anything that you want. You guys can kind of talk for a minute, but if not, then we'll go ahead. But you guys can go ahead and talk for a little bit.
I'd be enjoying the breeze on the top. I wouldn't be in.
Okay.
So
Cool.
If that's what we're doing, then I'm gonna go back up over here.
There's more rooms.
Yes, each of those rooms has a quarters.
I didn't want to be in that room.
Sucks
Well,
for
too
you.
bad.
You.
Is
Is that the toilet right there?
That's a staircase going downstairs. Yeah.
Downstairs?
Yes.
Down here. Ogres have layers.
So you guys are gonna notice when you get in there, most of the quarters, it's not actually beds. It's basically like hammocks that are kind of stacked. So that there's 2 beds in each room. It's really, really tight quarters, but it's like kind of designed for not the most luxury, but enough to kind of get you from point to point.
Great, more swaying.
Okay.
So
Do you realize that it'd be better to have a hammock?
Well, yeah.
On ship.
We're all able to see each other right now? Or are they separate rooms?
They're separate rooms, but there's definitely some like little holes in the wall and things like that. It looks like, you know, kind of some ventilation holes and things like that. Here's a hole. It's like ventilation holes kind of going in. So it's not like solid walls like you can kind of see through, but you wouldn't be able to like walk through kind of holes.
Well, Margaret and I are going to take this nice, cozy corner room.
Oh, Margaret's here with us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright. Just close the mission. Towards Margaret. How are you doing, Margaret?
Well, I've been a little bit better over the course of my days, but I'm feeling much more optimistic about what the future holds.
Glad one of us are. Anyways, well, I was, 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 Dare I even bring it up? That was quite a lovely town.
Indeed.
It was so delightful. You see, I was actually going to stay and do some of my potion works for the people, but as Arthur kindly insisted, perhaps we give it one more hoorah before I find this. He actually mentioned that he believes you to have enough to be able to get me a home in the city, perhaps a shop that I could work my business out of, and I could supply all of you as you benefit what the Lord is doing for our lands in this desperate time.
Yeah, we're gonna take you far away from this place, Mark.
Well, that'd be too far. We're just going to Shadowstone.
Yeah, it's only about a day or a day and a half travel, from what I recall. Mark, would you care to? Would you mind if we? I know you want to rest. Do you mind if we go up onto the top of the deck to view the sunset?
Oh no problem at all. You watch as Margaret just kind of like, she's already kind of like leaning up on the hammock, just kind of gets it. You're gonna watch as she's struggling to get cozy, but she.
Like, shall we?
After you. Slow you down. Just gonna.
So, as the two of you, are you guys coming as well, or?
I think I'm gonna stay behind Cynthia, I would assume.
Yeah, Cynthia's gonna be above deck.
Oh, okay.
I was probably just gonna hang out, just rest for a little while, and maybe go up in a little while.
Alright, so you two end up going upstairs. You're gonna be up there with Cynthia, and she's gonna be talking a little bit about. It is absolutely remarkable. I have extract. It's really a sight to behold. I think in all my time of serving the Lord in his court, I've never actually taken the ferry all the way through. I feel like we're gonna get to see the IF extract from all different angles. Maybe you see some of what the geography and the biomes are. It's quite interesting. What you?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been over here before, so it's all new to me.
It's just. Oh, Arthur, Reginald, what are you doing up here?
Figured it'd be a decent enough time to talk.
Am I okay to be here?
It's up to
I
y'all.
believe so.
Oh, okay.
Reason to distrust Cynthia.
Right.
Sorry. Didn't
Sorry.
mean to say that out loud.
It's quite
Excuse
alright.
me. Should we go up to the front of the ship? Maybe in a place where there's no other ears that can drop any eaves upon us.
Drop any eaves. I agree. Let's go.
Alright, so you guys end up going your way all the way over there. Scorn, you would definitely notice all this happening. So,
Okay.
if you wanted to like kind of follow them up to the front of the ship, you could do so.
Oh, do I see Scorn like?
You would see Scorn kind of hanging
I
out.
would've-
by the
Okay,
couch.
I want to like
yeah.
lock eyes with Scorn and kind of like gesture my head to back forward.
I probably would be. Is this your little dude?
Yeah.
I'd be more of the front, just to like.
If you're looking for Cynthia, Cynthia's over there. But you guys can go ahead and start the ball.
I don't think that's Cynthia. What is Cynthia?
You guys just work through the conversation. I got it.
Okay. Did you see this last time? Oh. Did you see? Well, fuck you. But carry on.
Come.
Is this Cynthia?
Just start the conversation.
Just start, man.
Fine, sure. That's
We don't have to nitpick.
That's
I don't
Cynthia.
know
Start
what
your
we're doing.
conversation.
What are we doing?
That's Cynthia. Just put Cynthia.
What do you want,
Here's
Arthur?
Cynthia.
There you go.
What's up?
Well, well executed. Done. Do you want to talk about it?
Well, no, I'll just want to say how.
Good talk.
How everyone's feeling after that.
Oh, I'm in complete denial at the moment. 100%.
I'm
scared to go to sleep tonight. I don't know if I will.
probably leaning towards denial myself. I'm shocked at that outcome.
I had
That
to
is
walk out
not-
of the room. It was
I'm glad I didn't.
dreadful.
I don't know what I would have done.
Gone.
We had our opportunity to leave. All of us did, without doing anything. Then we all decided to go into the treasure room. Once we made that decision as a group, kind of locked in with having to do something. Our ability to just leave and do nothing was gone. So, and with 12 mind flayers coming out of that room, either we were going to die in that room, had to do what inevitably would have happened to that town.
How easy, like, this trail sounds?
What's your? Let me look at your passive really quick.
Are you not with us?
No,
No,
I'm
he's
still down.
downstairs.
You probably wouldn't be able to make out a lot of your passive. I'll let you roll perception though to see if you pick up on anything at all. But your passive fucking.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, just 10.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
sorry, that's 7.
You hear a little bit of mumbling, like kind of coming up from above you. You can't really pick out any distinct voices. Carry on.
Okay, I just wanted to see where more on this group. I felt like there was really nothing we had to do. I felt like it was more of like do this or die kind of situation. I felt like we had a choice, but I just couldn't find it.
Well, once we, not to point fingers, but you exploring the Underdark definitely didn't help us with not having to do anything. It led to a scenario where we were definitely either going to die or assist.
You're not wrong, but hey, we're here, we're alive. We didn't get converted into those things.
To be honest, if that's an ally down the road, if we need them, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I would rather have 12 mind flayers by my side fighting.
There's going to be a lot more than that.
I'm sorry. I've heard a lot. Mind flayers.
Oh.
That's why I was hesitant in the very beginning. I'm like, no. That's why I just dropped. How do we feel about this? You guys just, you said it, okay.
I figured the first couple times I heard it, I must have misheard. But after the third or fourth time, what?
I put my arm on her shoulder.
You see her kind of like pull back a little bit. It's like, what did you?
It's just
do?
us.
Up here, right?
What did you
It's just
do?
We saved your life. That's what we did.
Well, Arthur.
What? But the
Cynthia, I think we've known each other for a while. Allow me to explain. And if you don't mind, just listen.
you made it.
And I hope, and I can answer all of your questions after.
Okay. I'm assuming both of you are kind of both paying attention. Or, both of you roll insight.
13?
Whoa.
It's 24. Trying to get.
You can see that she's definitely full-heartedly shocked by this, and like surprised in like a more offish way. You can see she's kind of like disgusted.
No. Well, we were not even anticipating walking out of that cave until we had to hear out the Mind Flayer itself. We followed that meat golem thing. Turns out it belongs to a servant of the Mind Flayer, who is an artificer and had created this golem out of flesh, metal. I mean, the workshop didn't smell great, but the creation itself was at least interesting. I digress.
What's happening to the people in the city?
So the master asked us to. How do I put
Are
this?
those people never coming back?
Unfortunately, he didn't really give us an option. He didn't ask us, he ordered us. If we didn't do it, a lot worse was going to happen.
What do you mean a lot was? You just slaughtered like say this entire village.
Slave
Of-
keepers.
They're the Lord's men.
But they're slave keepers.
But they're the Lord's men. These are valued surgeons of the Lord and his people.
Cynthia,
I
we don't
understand.
know if the Lord's still alive. When was the last time you saw him alive? Was it the siege? We don't know. The war could be lost, for all we know. You might have more insider knowledge than I do from being part of his court, but even then, how could you possibly? We don't know anything that's happened to Pike or the Lord. What has even come of what the Empire has done to Pike and the other parts of the Freelands that they've so thoroughly combed through, run amok?
While he's giving the speech, roll insight.
We don't know. And quite frankly, we have to.
16?
We had no choice in the matter, as Elena said. We were basically held at arrow point.
So while he's kind of going through that speech, you can kind of see her just like completely retracting from the conversation, and like you kind of notice this like kind of look of like as she kind of like moves her head down, you're able to kind of get a little bit of her head just because you guys are like Arthur's a little bit taller than you guys, so you're able to kind of like see her head without like seeing the top of her head. You can actually see her face. You see it's like she's kind of like literally just like kind of biting her lips. You can kind of see like this look of like real contemplation and just like this look of just nothing as she just kind of like finishes listening to what he's saying. Then she just says, "Fine." You watch as she just kind of turns away and starts walking downstairs.
Oh, we probably could have handled that better.
I think that's at least one more thing I could have done better. I'm at a loss.
Well, it was.
I'm not proud of what happened. I'm really not. I didn't want any of that. Though I might have smiled in front of people and watched them march straight into their deaths, and then I'm just gonna put on some. Good.
Has the sun set yet, or is it?
The sun's like just setting.
I want to stay and watch the rest of it.
Right. So you're gonna watch as like basically the ship, like as this kind of conversation ends, the ship immediately starts like actually leaving the port. And as it gets kind of just going out to sea for maybe like 5 or 10 more minutes, you watch as the sun begins to finally just crest and it just disappears into the atmosphere.
Are the rest of y'all still up there?
I would have made my way down.
I want to go on the back.
I was gonna say I probably would have gone back to the cabin.
Alright.
I can never remember.
Actually, that's the stern. The bow's
I was
the
gonna
front.
say that's
Bow's the front, stern.
So as you go to the back of the ship, you end up kind of staying over there and looking over the edge. You're gonna listen as one of the crewmates on this kind of walks up to you and says, "You all right there? Everything okay?"
As okay as they can be.
Well, I'm terribly sorry all this is happening to you. You know, having to leave the city in such short notice and come all the way out this way. It's just, it's a lot in the traveler. You just barely came back from saving our city.
What can I say?
Why don't you go rest? I mean, if there's anyone on board right now that deserves it, you do.
I might have a restless night tonight, but thank you. And I keep going up to the back of the ship.
Well, if you'd like, we always sit around and we tell stories here and night as the captain instead of taking us on the first night. So if you want to go ahead and join us on the deck, feel free. Tell some stories. Absolutely. Okay, so as that's happening, you're gonna end up noticing like one of these like goblins kind of walks into your little quarters and starts grabbing a couple of things. It's like, oh, excuse me there, excuse me. Oh, thank you very much. And you watch you just kind of grabbing things from the sides and just kind of pushing between the guys and you that are down there. Like, alrighty, this is all we need. But, oh, damn. You guys coming to the campfire? We're setting the one up on deck. It's a nice little one. We have a little furnace and everything. Captain lets us do it when it's a little colder outside. Temperature's just right.
Sure.
This possibility.
We'll be glad to join.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna be setting up here. And you watch as he just kind of walks outside. And you see him just tossing some wood as the door kind of like shutters kind of both ways. And just tossing things over.
Just gonna stand, just watching them get stuff ready.
Okay. So as they're going through and getting stuff ready, the rest of you on top of the deck are gonna end up sitting. They're just kind of like congregating there in the middle.
I'm still gonna stay up top, but I'm gonna like be closer and try to listen.
Where's Cynthia?
Cynthia, I'm assuming, is gonna be out there with you guys, just kind of listening to it. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get it sparked up. You watch the captain go ahead and gives a couple sparks. The goblin is walking over saying, "All right. Captain, if you don't mind, I'll take you to a story here. You see, it's a crazy time in the world, I know. But being a goblin myself, there's a great many things that we come to admire and hold dear. One of those things is the legend of Orcish Santa. Now, I know many of you might not have heard the legend of Orcish Santa, but let me tell you, he is a self-proclaimed demon, and we love him for it. He does it so well, too. You see, Orcish Santa, what he does is he rides the owlbears through the sky and throughout the land, tormenting people, devouring their flesh, painting merry halls the blood of his enemies. It's lovely. It's a sight to behold, truly. Actually, I have a passage right here out of Orcish Santa's book right here. You ready for this? In the realms of frost, where dragons dream, beneath the moon's enchanting gleam, dead elves with bows, wise wizards dead, casting spells as we step on their head. Goblin carols, cherbolds cheer. The Santa Orc brings festive cheer. In the dungeons, deep in ruin, the gnomes and dwarves are releasing fluid. The Christmas tree, a magic staff, adorning scrolls of the wizard's craft. Beholders blinking, watching near, as the caravanners die and then reappear. In dungeons dark and open plain, gather round all that remain. With magic gifts and louder laughter, we wish you a Merry Christmas and ever after. It's a very deep poem to my people. We absolutely love our beloved Orcish Santa.
Such a festive tale.
It absolutely is. We only sing this during ceremonies and read it off. It's a great thing to behold this time of year. Well, this time of weather. We do this whenever it gets cold outside.
Well, okay. What are some of the other traditions and festivities that you hold for? Excuse my language. Orcish Santa?
Orcish Santa, of course. Well, there's one that we hold very, very true. And when Orcish Santa comes, he brings all the gifts. And it's great, because he also slaughters all of the enemies. This is so great.
That's very kind of him.
It's so kind. It's really good. And actually, there's a couple different things that like we normally do this time of year too. We drink traditional Orcish drinks. They're so strong and pungent. Oh, you just feel it in your eyes when you drink it. It's lovely.
Wouldn't be blood of your enemies, would it?
No. Sometimes we add dashes of that, but we have to be very conservative with it. It's not as much to go around after Uncle Santa takes his fill. You gotta deck the halls or something.
No, you can't forget that.
No, you can't. Actually, if we're all curious, since the master's over there, we can summon Orcish Santa.
You're kidding.
No, watch. You watch as he rips out like the leather in the book, and you see him start saying something in. Any of you speak Orcish or Goblin? Are you out there?
Yes, I'm up there.
Okay, you're gonna end up hearing him say something in the language you don't understand. You're gonna hear him saying like some word that just sounds like arcane gibberish, and then you're gonna end up hearing the words like Orcish Santa in Orcish, and then you're gonna hear more gibberish and like more what sounds like just arcane lingo.
I recognize it.
You could go ahead and roll arcane. Yeah, arcane.
Hard. 15.
These are legit arcane words.
Don't know what they mean.
They are 100% legit, and it sounds like he's actually making some kind of a thing where it's going to be some kind of like actual spell. Between everything else he's saying, it sounds like something's gonna happen. And you're gonna watch as he's saying all these things, and just immediately tosses the piece of paper of that poem he was just reading into the fire.
I'm just kind of like watching, like in anticipation.
And now, ready? You're gonna watch as like the flames just kind of turn like green and red for a second. It's like, there we go. He's been summoned.
Oh, I get it.
No.
Orcish Santa.
No. He's coming. It's just it takes a little bit. I've never actually done this before, so.
I think you did quite well for a first timer.
Well, thank you. It's just he normally I've seen other people do it, and this is what they said, and then they threw it to the fire, and it happened. So I'm just.
How long did it take the last time you saw this happen?
Well, it was colder last time.
I'm just like leaning on the rail, just like with my arms folded on it, just like
any minute
giggling
now.
to myself a little bit.
Any minute now. Orcish Santa.
Are you down here or are you up top?
I'm down.
It's gonna be a sight to behold. I promise you.
What if Orcish Santa was the friends we made along the journey?
Now. He did a real incantation.
It's a load of crap.
What? Just gonna...
You're serious? No,
I mage hand and just hover around. Like, shut the fuck up.
I'm whispering to him.
I see it.
Wait! You see that? You watch like this old goblin pointing up the sky. That is frozen liquid. You see it?
Can I actually like? Is it actually?
You can roll investigation.
I want.
Yeah, I want to look.
Everyone
up
roll
too.
investigation.
It's 10.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 as well.
Investigation, so -1.
That's 23.
20s, 23.
10.
You're 5. Okay. All right. So the three of you, your 20 ups, are gonna end up looking up into the sky and seeing what is like a tiny little snowflake. It's kind of like following through, and you're gonna just watch as it kind of lands right on top of the flame as you hear like. Tss.
That was.
And the second that happened, you end up saying that was you're gonna, poof, just like immediately just goes out. And you're gonna watch as ice just begins shooting straight up out of the fire, going all the way across the sky. You're gonna watch it shoots like straight up, and it begins to kind of like spread out, almost like if you were freezing like the outside of a balloon. Just begins kind of like expanding all the way out and going all the way across this, almost like it's kind of formulating this large dome of just like this kind of like crystals of ice just going every which way. As it happens, you're gonna watch it touch the water. The entirety of the water begins to just completely frost over, just like in an instant. Just watch as it just kind of begins frosting and bubbling up. As you see little snowflakes begin kind of falling off the ceiling, just kind of falling over towards you. And as it happens, what?
So are we just in like a giant ice dome now?
Yep. in the middle of the water. So as it happens,
I love that.
Well, you're not rocking anymore.
he's here. He's here.
I get a little worried. I actually draw my weapon.
Okay. What else you guys doing?
How dark is it now? With the eye, like, is it?
Think of it like you're in think of it like you're in the Emerald area. It's like kind of lit, not entirely.
Are we sitting next to the fucking lightning bolt?
What's that?
The Tesla machine or whatever?
Oh, the Tesla coin?
Yeah, Tesla coil.
What's nice though is that I have
What is that?
It's
That- that's-
I can see in
When do you
magical and non-magical darkness to a distance of 12 minutes.
When do you get elephant sight?
Elephant sight.
Elephant?
Oh, elephant sight. I thought you said
I
elephant sight.
heard
Oh.
I was like, what's
Oh, really?
elephant
I-
sight?
I also heard elephant, but I knew what
My
you meant.
bad.
I heard both.
Eyelid sight.
You gotta go hang out with Loxodon first.
a little bit. So as this ends up happening, though, you're gonna watch the goblins just like super, super excited. You're gonna end up watching it. It looks like this, like there's a giant, like what looks like just a giant velvet sack almost being held by this orc. This is great. Look.
Die.
Come here,
I'm a
slaughter my masters. This is great.
I'm gonna take a Holy shit! I'm gonna take a step back. Away, just gonna clutch my quarterstaff at this point.
Clutching my pearls.
So as this is happening, you're gonna watch it just this orcish Santa just begins kind of falling down. Well, how is everyone doing today?
What is he holding?
He's holding on to his
The
sack.
sack.
Yeah, his velvet sack.
bro.
He's literally just like
sack.
kind of like just floating
See
down.
Mary
That's all.
Poppins like floating
Yeah,
down.
yeah, like Mary Poppins. Yeah.
Like Tim Allen Santa Claus.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. All right, this is great. I have been summoned yet to another captive audience to devour all the corpses. Oh, I love this time of year.
What time of year is it exactly?
It's a cold time. Alrighty. Which one of you is gonna be first? Wait, who summoned me?
What?
I did. It was me. I did it. Excellent. Come. Do you want them all to be eaten right away? Or would you like to be tortured a little bit first? Ooh, yeah, that one. Alrighty then. Oh, this is gonna be great. You know, watch as like he just kind of starts floating away from you guys. As you end up seeing what looks like walls of ice almost kind of like coming down in front of you, just like cascading all the way through. But they're semi-transparent. You can kind of see through. You see all these like little layers and just like magical spirals happening in different locations. And you end up seeing what looks like kind of a series of like doors and things like that just kind of opening up behind some of these layers of ice. Well, I will be waiting for you on the other side. Assuming you don't lose your minds and sanity first. This is gonna be great. As you watch it, you just kind of start floating back through, and you watch like the magical ice wall just kind of absorbing it, just kind of going all the way through, and you end up seeing the captain just running over. What the fuck has just happened?
I don't think you'll believe us.
Ask your crew, mate, here.
Hey, quick question.
He just go. If he just like scour, he just jumps off the ship. Like literally jumps off the ship and like starts like scouring on the ice and just trying to do anything he can.
Was our last Christmas special like? I know it was Christmas. Wasn't that supposed to be a dream?
That was a dream.
So is it canonically a dream that we remember?
Yes, you would. Well, you who participated in the dream, remember? Yes.
Yeah.
The two
Okay.
of you would.
Wait,
Okay.
quick. So in the dome, what's on? Did he jump off?
Yes.
Okay. Is the water frozen?
The water's frozen. Yeah.
So he just-
he just like on the ice, just kind of like trying to like.
I thought we just hear.
Just trying to get any traction to like get running. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
I want to firebolt the ice.
Oh, wow.
So as you end up doing it, you're gonna watch as like it looks like the firebolt hits. You're gonna watch a little bit of like kind of smoke and everything pop off, a little bit of like kind of snowy dust. and then immediately comes back and resettles. It's almost like the ice is just unaffected.
Well, that's great to know.
So what do we see? Like just like an ice maze in front of us?
Kind of like an ice maze, yeah. But you're gonna end up noticing that it's more like giant ice walls that end up having a opening somewhere in the middle.
How many? It's just one opening. That
Just
we see?
one opening you see right
And
now.
is this? So we're on the ship. I'm just seeing like it's just a sea of
A
ice.
sea of ice just kind of going through with a flat base and giant walls, kind of creating a dome like with like kind of little snowflakes just kind of falling
And this
down
opening.
inside
So we
the
basically just like walk off the side of the ship into this like opening.
dome. Basically, you'd have to kind of crawl down the ship a little bit.
Before you do that, I went to shocking.
Okay. You end up doing that. You're gonna end up seeing the shocking grass just kind of dissipates a little bit, and then nothing really seems to happen. You see a little bit.
Gone down the ice.
Yeah, you would see like a little bit of like snowy kind of dust just kind of pop up, but nothing else really.
But it, like,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You end up seeing one door that's kind of off in the distance.
So there's the opening and then a different door.
Nope. So basically, off the ship in one direction, you end up seeing one door.
Are
Right
you
now, you see
talking about the time where you slaughtered all of the goblins?
Yeah, but that was a dream, but I don't know if it was a dream.
I mean,
You've had a dream about this before?
Well, this was kind of before we were all together, but I think we kind of had like a collective dream. We dealt with this guy before.
Do you celebrate Orcish Santa?
I don't know. We just kind of all dreamed at the same time, and this dude was here, and
So is he safe
I
to be
don't know.
around?
He was kind of like, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how it puts me at right now.
let's just say my first instinct was to fireball him, and I didn't.
Same with the.
It's kind of our instinct for everything.
Well, fair.
He did give us presents though in our dreams.
Okay. Well, it looks like we are, regardless of the fact, just trapped, and it looks like the only way out is that door in the ice.
It was kind of the same thing we did before. Kind of like open.
I think it might be a good idea if you figure out a way out of this, because I don't think I can. The captain's in his quarters. He's very worried. Needless to say.
We might
Can
as
you
well
go-
just go out there?
Figure out a way to get us out of here, please.
Oh, sure.
Is the goblin still here?
He's just kind of scrounging on the ice, just trying to like get away. Like
I'm gonna grab
No,
him.
I want to do it.
Go get him. You pick him up.
I would like to go pick him
She's
up
in his meat shield.
Yeah.
and carry him back onto the ship and find a hook and just.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics for me.
Oh, I was gonna take him with us. Just put it in front of everybody.
To athletics.
Is it Dead by Daylight
That's a
hook?
6.
Oh.
You're struggling to really pick him up and get going. You can't really get him.
Edard.
Okay. Go over there and grab him.
Okay. All right, you manage to grab him with your athletics rolls. What's your roll?
Oh.
Yeah.
I figured you were just gonna assume that I passed. That's a nat 20.
Wow.
You don't just pass. You're able to do whatever you want with him.
Okay. So I was literally just gonna put him up in front of me, and he's like in front of everybody.
Okay. You're just gonna be holding him in that position. as
Yep.
you guys go.
Just kind of pushing him in front of everything.
Okay, cool. All right, you've done that. Now, as you're carrying this goblin with you, you have him actually, so you can hold him. There you go. So, what do you guys want to do? You guys are standing in front of this like kind of door that's like almost like a little passage in the ice. Not like the door you see right there. It's more like a passage in the ice.
You with us, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, and Margaret's staying behind.
The bonus action. Healing turret. Support turret.
Ooh.
You do that.
Oh.
All right. So, are you guys going to go inside?
No, we're just gonna stand here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Standing there.
are you just standing?
So there's no
I
actual
didn't
door,
think-
it's just
I-
an opening, right?
Yeah, no.
I mean, thinking.
I would have already been on the ice.
Okay. As you kind of poke your head inside, you're gonna kind of see what looks like the inside of this room. Looks like a brick. And as you end up kind of looking behind you, you see another room. Then, as you're kind of like looking through a little more, you're like, wait. I was just outside. I'm staring in a room. There's a room behind me now. What the fuck just happened? Because you're standing there in the middle of it.
So like he doesn't see us anymore?
I just kind of walk in a little more.
Okay. Now you're standing in the middle of this room. You're gonna end up seeing what looks like a little fire kind of kicked up there in the middle of the room. A couple of little like crates, looks like a bookcase off to the side, and just 4 doors just completely surrounded.
I would be assuming people would be following me, so
I would assume. That's why let's go with that.
While I'm waiting for that, though, I'd want to look at the crates in the bookshelf, or one.
You'd probably be able to do one.
Bookshelf.
Okay.
No, crates, because I can't learn spells. Crates.
Okay. So you go do that. So go ahead and roll investigation. So what do you guys want to do outside?
Did we just see him just disappear?
So he just goes under the veil of this archway and just.
I want to grab the goblin and just like put my arm through.
Okay. You're gonna see this going. And as that happens, you're gonna end up kind of holding him, and they're just kind of like laughing as you're looking inside like this like area that you kind of went in. And as you end up just kind of like leaning forward a little more, you're gonna end up seeing inside this room. It's like, whoa. And as you end up kind of turning around, you notice the same thing.
Well, I wasn't planning on walking in. I just.
But this is all happening with you just kind of getting your body.
Okay. Okay, so then I'll just keep him in front of me and walk in if that's the case.
Okay. It kind of sucks you in. 15. Okay, so as you end up looking inside one of the crates, you're gonna end up saying that it has a bunch of like just general ingredients. And as you're looking through a little bit more, you're gonna end up saying that most of the ingredients look like they're not just for like alchemy. What's it for food as well.
Okay, I just
I'm gonna go in.
I don't really take it.
Alright. So you end up walking in too?
Yep.
What about the rest of you?
I walk in as well.
So all of you end up walking in this room, you end up seeing that the entirety of the room seems like it is pretty much just completely bare. As you end up all getting in there, you're going to hear this like bellowing just kind of going across everything. That's what I'm saying. Welcome to the holiday festivities.
I cast
Thaumaturgy.
and then I
Okay. Hey, stop watching me. I am Orcish Santa, the self-proclaimed. And I will not be mockeried and intimidated.
How does the goblin react?
He's just gonna copy, just like.
Don't like him.
I wanna talk back in Orcish and just say, do you remember us?
Anyways, so you watch as like this little like kind of magical wind just kind of swirls through, and you end up seeing what looks like a little table just kind of appear in front of you, a couple of goblets. As you end up looking at these goblets, you're gonna end up seeing and what looks like each of them filled with some kind of a thing. You can't look inside; you just can kind of tell based off of this little sloshing noise that happens, kind of thinking around, hitting the table rather, that there is something to be sloshed. And as you end up kind of coming up to it, you're just looking a little bit closer. It looks like these are like goblets that have lids on them. And you end up hearing what Orcish Santa says, being, please, pick for me the best holiday festive out of all of these. Now, some are festive for the Orcish people, and then some are less. Just pick the lesser. I think you'll like it. And you just hear him like kind of maniacally.
I cast it again. Copies laugh.
Stop it! This is my thing. Alright, so as that happens, you're gonna end up saying what looks like these four kind of chalices with covers with the
Goblin. Pick one.
So you just go.
That's
pretty credible.
Maybe.
It is very cool.
Yeah, it's a little crowdy.
You watch as the goblin just kind of grabs one. And it says, this one's called Chia.
Oh, they have hooks on.
I just,
No,
grabbed
Mary.
I just grabbed the goblet and like make it force feed him some of it.
Okay,
See what
wait, no! roll sleight of hand for me.
I mean, I'm forcefully doing it. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, let me do this. 11. 13.
Okay. He's gonna be kind of like moving as far as he can out of the way. As it's like there's just lead him. And you watch he just kind of like he just kind of pushes your hand towards you.
What did he say? I couldn't hear.
Like just read it.
Okay. I guess I'll just read the goblet.
So you're gonna end up seeing something on there that says cheer, and you're gonna end up seeing some kind of thing on there that says the puzzle of the goblins. And then as you're kind of reading it on there, it actually says, if Mary is traditional, then cheer is orcish. And as you end up kind of reading it, like what the you end up looking at a table, you actually see like this plaque kind of hanging on the table. It says, this mysterious chamber contained 4 chalices. Cheer, merry, joy, and peace. Only one is filled with the holiday drink, while the others are filled with traditional orcish beverages. Read the chalices. Determine which is the best, and which one is traditional. Bring it through the door. Believe.
Do they look any different liquid-wise?
You can't actually look at the liquid. As you end up kind of examining the top, you're gonna end up seeing like the top is like just completely covering it. Like it almost doesn't even come off. You actually gonna notice too is look like Adar was trying to like force it down his like gullet. Like he was just kind of pushing out of the way, but no liquid seemed to fall out at all.
Does each of these goblets say anything? I read the because there was more than just the plaque, right?
Yep. So you end up reading that there's 4 different ones. You have cheer, merry, joy, and peace. And each of them had their own little logical statement.
I'd like to read.
Okay. Sure. So someone might want to write this down. So stated on cheer. So this is on cheer. It says, if merry is traditional, then cheer is orcish. On merry.
He writes very slow.
Okay. On merry, it says, either joy is traditional, or both cheer and peace are orcish. And then on joy, it says, if peace is traditional,
What?
then joy is also orcish.
Everybody else writing.
I'm trying. I'm not keeping up.
You could ask me to slow down. That's completely fine.
Start again. Okay. Start again.
On cheer, it says, if merry is traditional. Here, tell you what.
If Mary is traditional.
I was gonna send you guys a picture.
Take a picture.
That works.
I would love that.
I want to write it down.
Oh,
Okay.
I got most of it.
On cheer.
If Mary is traditional, then cheer is orcish. Mary, I got. If joy is traditional.
Alright, I'm just gonna post it in this one.
That works.
Oh, damn it.
Thank you, Dungeon Daddy.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Why? I don't know.
There you go. So that's what you end up saying on there. And then as you guys end up kind of reading through that, you're also gonna see another little plaque on the table.
Sideways.
It says these beverages can only be drunk by a willing host. One who wishes to enjoy the beverage. Hey, they got a back book.
Wow. Incredible.
Oh my god, this guy.
Okay.
Oh man. I don't know. Okay.
All right, so as you're doing that, you end up noticing that little plaque on the side that basically ends up saying that the beverage can be drunk by a willing host, but it has to be drunk by a willing host.
Rotated the photo. I'm so smart.
so smart.
This was easy.
My neck!
I take a sip of
We're not cavemen.
What's that?
We have a signal.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, things are happening.
What'd you say?
Took a sip of Mary.
Wait, don't we have to like present it to Orcish Santa? Or
I
do
fucking
we?
know.
We have to walk.
Okay, so here's the rules. You have to drink
Oh shit!
about half of it.
What the fuck is that?
It's a beverage.
What is it? I'm not agreeing to drink. a
There's
beverage,
3
not
gross.
knowing
No,
what's
no, no. You're part of the game. Come on, man.
Not telling you.
You're the one that just chose to drink that.
Immersion. Please don't break my immersion.
I did this in my character. I love it.
Your character, you would not know what that is until you start drinking. That's the way this whole thing. I'll tell you after.
Just smell it, bro.
Coffee. I'm gonna be fucking wired.
You don't drink the entire thing. It's to drink enough to like kind of get the idea.
Okay.
It's not good.
It's Mary.
It is sure.
Yeah, you did. All right. Well, so what do you think it is? No, I don't mean like what you literally think it is. Like, do you think a traditional orcish drink, or do you think it's traditional?
Oh, I think it's traditional.
Okay. So which one are you able to now like write off?
I mean, I think that's all 3 of them. Wait, 3 are not orcish and 1 is.
Yeah.
So I think that's orcish.
Yes. So which one can you now cross on the list? Because you just did this in front of everyone. So now they can cross.
You chose Mary.
Correct.
Yeah, he chose Mary.
Which means I think I chose right. Which means I think all the other 3 are wrong choice. That's what I think.
You can tell this to people. Yeah.
I think this is the orcish drink. This tastes like shit.
I'll look at the piece.
Okay.
And I take a look at it.
I think we're not allergic to anything.
Right, so we're just supposed to find out which one is.
That tastes like shit.
Well,
That's it. Orc would fucking love this. Okay, this is nasty as shit.
if I'm
I want to try
I
Troy.
tried to do what he did, and then it just looked again.
I want to try Troy. What did you choose?
peace.
That's not, I don't think that's it.
But
I'm pretty sure it's Troy.
Joy is also.
Oh, you got a cookie! Woo!
But it says.
But it's a poop cookie.
All right. So let him drink his first. And
Okay, is anybody allergic to anything?
No. Let me.
I would assume people would speak up with that one.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm
Going in
allergic
and
to
drink
this
something they
bullshit.
can't fucking drink. It's okay. I play D&D. Yeah, it looks like you'd like it.
No, he's powering through it. He drinks tequila. I don't even want to try that cookie. It's a dog treat. It's a dog treat, isn't it?
That's an actual thing.
Does the cookie help?
It's a little tart. Okay, help. I don't think this is traditional.
But I promise you mine's not traditional.
Can I get the white off marker?
So you want to try which one? Peace
Joy.
or joy?
Joy.
Oh yeah, because he just did peace.
I want to write.
Oh, I don't have a marker.
There's a blue marker.
How? Pretty sure this is it.
Are you reading it sideways still?
Yes, because I can't freaking flip it.
Turn off your auto rotate on your device.
Shut up.
Oh, this is it.
Maybe, possibly. Come on.
Yep.
Give me the.
Hot cocoa.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
totally traditional.
But
Yours
is it
was
traditional to orcish people?
Mine was peace.
That's what I'm saying. So this,
Joy.
I'm still saying this is fucking the orc is
Okay.
bullshit.
Yeah, but the goal is to find the
Oh,
one that's
yeah.
traditional. You're not trying to find the one that's orcish. You're trying to find the one that's traditional.
I thought-
No, there's
No,
3 traditional, 1
Yeah.
orcish.
No, you've been heard.
No, yeah, there's
I-
one traditional.
I heard what you
Definitely
heard.
traditional.
I heard what you
Because
heard.
you said there's one
It's joy.
Yeah,
one orcish.
I literally read it right here. I said, so one chalice is filled with a holiday drink, while the others are filled with traditional orchid beverage.
Well, I should say it's not hot
Traditional
chocolate. It's just
orcish
chocolate. But
Oh well, this is an orcish one.
That is.
I still stated that.
Yeah, you did state that. Like you know, you said change. Yes.
Oh, it is a tradition.
So you're saying that was a traditional one? Okay.
That one's
so
Mary.
I swear to
was
God,
Joy.
he told us we had to find the one.
No,
Which one did you choose?
no.
He chose Mary.
You
This is
chose Mary.
peace.
So what do you want to do now?
I think I found it.
Well, we can't rule it out. We should
Alright, then
all
try
more.
the other one.
Give me that cheer. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, try it.
Give that cheer.
Here you go, bro. Can we have a spoon up
That
here or
smells
something?
good.
Whoa, there's so many marshmallows in here.
Is there a- oh my! Why is it gray?
Look at marshmallows too.
Why is it
Mine's
gray?
milk chocolate. This is almost chocolatey. It's almost hot chocolatey.
I mean, this is definitely not mixed with anything, unless it all settled to the bottom. But
I think it's Mary or Joy.
I'll go with yours.
I'm pretty sure it's Joy.
I haven't tried yours. I want to go up yours. I think that's telling.
Yours is.
Probably yours. You're the only one still drinking.
No, if you
Literally.
it states that Joy.
Just hurt my
is
tum tum.
God.
Mary, it says Mary is
Smells like
traditional, and Joy is traditional, and Peace is traditional.
Why is it spicy?
The only one that is
Why is it spicy?
the only ones that don't say that they're traditional are Cheer and Peace. So it can't be those two. It has to be either Mary.
Joy.
It's Joy.
It's
We've already figured this out. It's not mine.
All right, so you're just shouting up to the heaven, basically. All right, I think Joy was it, right?
Joy is traditional.
I'm not going to tell you whether it is. You have to walk through the door to figure out if that's the case.
Oh. Which door? Does it matter?
Just pick a door. Just go through a door.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the doors. Does the doors have any kind of sign saying anything on any of them?
Nasty.
Not at the moment. No. It looks
Mine
like
wasn't
there's little
terrible.
plaques above some of them. Like they look like you could say something.
All right. Well, I want to walk. I'll walk up
That's
to
fine.
this one and see what the plaque says.
Okay. No plaques. Well, none of the plaques say anything. The plaque is there, like something could be
It
said.
has a
but there's
lingering aftertaste too.
Joy.
I feel like you just picked.
I'm gonna say Joy in front of it. See what happens.
nothing happens.
I feel like you didn't.
What if I
like
say it in
guess the right
Orcish?
answer.
Does that do anything?
What's that?
What if I say it in Orcish?
Oh, it does not.
All right. Somebody pick a door and I'll go through it.
That one.
Left.
Left from what? That's all.
That one.
I would have pointed.
So
to a
which one are you
different
pointing at?
That one.
I would have
Closest to you.
pointed to that one.
Closest to you.
Odds. Evens. Odds. So I'll go to this one.
Alright, so as you do that, you're going to end up walking through the door, then you're immediately going to end up hearing everyone inside the room. There's kind of this like whoosh. It seems like snow just kind of begins covering the room. As Edard walks in the other side and literally just walks like in one door, then out to the other side. And he's going to end up walking back into the room over there. As he ends up doing that, you're going to end up watching as all the snow just immediately gets pushed through the door that he just came through. You're going to end up seeing him, he's holding the cup.
Either wrong door or wrong drink.
Oh, that door.
I'm gonna go through the.
As you guys are saying that, you're going to end up noticing the table and the glasses and everything are completely gone out.
I wasn't done.
My glass is gone too. Or no?
Nope, you're still holding on to your Alright, so you guys are now standing in the middle of this room now.
Swallow it.
That looks basically the same as where you guys just were.
So I think that works.
Well, Toby,
I'm good.
Ask me one of those
That was
raspberry
accurate.
things again.
It's literally
Just taste out of my mouth.
well, should we go through the very, very cold door?
One call up and we just
Yes. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I go through the door.
Which door?
The one that he went through. The one that one that's pushing
All the cold stuff.
cold. Yeah.
Okay, so which door exactly are you going through?
The furthest away
Okay.
from us.
Okay, so as you end up walking over to that door, I want you to roll perception.
20.
Okay.
30?
Yes.
You like that?
Okay. So as you end up going over to that door, you said 20?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as you end up going over to that door, you end up looking up. You're gonna end up noticing something. You're gonna end up noticing that that little plaque that was kind of up there now actually has a letter on it. And as you look up, that letter says
B. There's a B.
Do we see him, or did he like disappear? Like
he didn't go all the way through. He kind of noticed it before he ended up walking all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So letter B. I kind of look around to see if I see any more lettering.
Sure. So as you end up looking at the other doors, you're gonna have noticing that the one, because you're staring at that door right there, the wooden one. As you end up turning over to this side, you end up seeing right above that one it says A. Then when you turn off over to the other side over here, you end up seeing one that says nothing. Almost like where the plaque was kind of like broken down, just kind of disappeared over time. You're gonna notice on the other side that the plaque is just completely dented and destroyed, and you can't really make out exactly what it is.
Okay.
If you guys want to write this down, you can.
It's just A and B.
The one day I wanted to bring my notebook and I didn't.
A, B.
No, this was A. He said the one that he was going through was B.
Yeah, that's B.
You went to
This
like,
is
This
A.
one's A.
I heard this
I
one.
thought
No.
you said to the left was A.
Left is A. Yeah, left is A.
A.
This is for.
That's true. You write stuff there.
He's
You
looking
wanna
around.
Oh,
to the
shit.
left is A. And then destroyed.
write your notebook
Gone.
again. Like, look at that. You instead of that. There.
Now it's just gone.
As in, there's just no door there at all.
No, there's no emblem slash like where it
he's
should
talking
be.
about
It's
the
missing.
plaque.
Yeah, the plaque is missing.
So if this guy's going to throw us riddles, I mean, when I asked about what door, he did say pick a door.
I thought he said any.
Go through A.
I put the goblin through the door.
Okay. As that happens, you're gonna end up feeling yourself kind of getting like pulled all the way through. And as that happens, you're gonna like stutter your way all the way through. You're gonna end up hearing the second you go through there, a plop on the like this little cabinet right next to you, and everything in the cabinet's gonna end up kind of shaking. He's gonna say, "How are you?" And you end up seeing Edar just walk through the opposite end. Basically, you walk in through one side, you walk out the other.
You're
So
now on the
then
gone
I'm
side.
right here.
How are you?
Huh? You're.
Good.
Yes.
Best of luck with this next riddle. It's very fun.
I got it right.
What? Who was that?
Yeah. What does
What
he
was
look
that?
like?
So basically, this is like a little goblin.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But not our little goblin.
Yes, different
Okay,
little
okay.
goblin.
Not little. We're like, wait, who said this?
Who said that? Who said that? Okay. Well,
Did anything else in the room change? Try that.
So as you end up finally finishing, Ellard, as you end up finally finishing, you're going to end up getting something kind of teleport into your hand.
whoa!
As the goblet just kind of goes away.
Out of curiosity, I don't know if y'all talked about this before. Like you did it as a final. Is that like you rolled?
Yeah.
Not to any steals or stuff like that.
Nope, no steals or anything.
With the bag.
And paper! Heavy paper!
Heavy paper.
Ugh. Ugh. What in the world is this?
Oh my god! I love it!
I
Let's,
cannot-
I don't know if we can have that on stream.
I can't put this in my house.
Why not?
Are you sure we can't steal? I would love to steal that, not gonna
He
lie.
said we can't. He never said anything about willingly drinking.
Oh, look at those
I'm
cheeks.
gonna go and just put that right there. God.
Damn!
All right, so let's get that on the table. Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't put that on the ground.
Yeah, so I might break it.
Yeah,
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, bro.
Here, put it back in the back.
Oh yeah.
It's his, why are you keeping his gift, man?
Just hide it.
Yo, wait a minute.
All right. So as you end up finishing your drink, you're gonna watch it that kind of teleports into your hand.
Smash.
Well, that's fitting.
Ah, so
Let's
you
just
like?
continue.
Is that how you like it, Edda?
Let's get going.
I wasn't gonna judge you.
Okay, so he went through that door. I look in my door.
Okay. It looks like as you look at the door, all the doors are kind of the same when you look inside. You basically see a mirror of the other room without anyone inside. Basically another mirror door.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, never mind it.
The room changed at all whenever went in and went out besides the bookcase.
Other than like this kind of little like goblin just kind of dropping onto the bookcase and just kind of laughing and moving bells and everything.
Still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
What's the next riddle?
You want the next riddle for me? Well, this one you're just gonna figure out by yourself.
Are you referring to?
Huh?
Use command.
Okay. What is it? It's a.
Oh, it's a spell.
I know it's a
Oh,
spell.
yeah.
What's the save though?
It is wisdom.
Okay. I'm assuming he's gonna pass. Because you roll a 16. I'm assuming you're like a 15 or 14.
13.
13? Okay, so he's gonna pass. Nice try.
Does the riddle
It's got
have
like
to
a
do
spice
with
to
the
it.
plaques around the cataclysm? Or is that?
I mean,
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
little spider fangs.
it's actually not bad. Honestly, what it tastes like to me is coffee with chicken bouillon in it and then no chili powder. That's literally what it tastes like to me.
Is that what it is?
He's close, but he's not exactly.
It's spicy.
But okay, so what are you asking? Wait. So guys, let's focus. What are you asking?
Well, first of all, you said
Okay.
that when he looked through the door, it looked like just a mirrored version of the room we're in. Colder? Did we see ourselves in it?
No, you don't see anything in the room. As you end up walking into the door, though, kind of what you notice every time you did it, you just kind of walk back into the same room. Like as you kind of like walk through, like everything just kind of like comes out of like a blur into you walking back.
Working with focus.
I'm gonna walk through the one that Mitchell walked.
Okay. So as you're kind of asking that, you're gonna end up seeing him go through. As it happens, you're gonna watch it. He just kind of start like bumping up and down the case. It's like just moving all these little bells and everything, and just jigs like all around. And then you're gonna kind of listen as like Arthur just walks to you.
Okay. All right. So,
What'd you
what was the hint?
I walked through
Oh.
the wood.
That was the hint.
The bells.
Huh?
The jingle. The bells.
This bookcase, is it just like an open bookcase or does it have like doors, like an armoire?
It doesn't have any like like doors. No,
Doors,
it's
like,
open.
you
It's
don't-
open.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's open.
I'm gonna peek behind the.
Okay. As you end up doing that, you're gonna end up rolling because you don't have a dark.
Whoa, that's a 24.
Okay. So as you end up looking behind the the bookcase, you're gonna end up seeing what is like a rope that's kind of like going like straight up. You see it kind of going up against the wall, up into what looks like a little thing that just kind of ends.
So like a rope leading into like a vent in the ceiling.
That's you.
Kind of, but it's
Vent?
not like a vent. It's just
Okay.
like it
That's
literally
how it
leads to a
works
spot
out.
and you just stop seeing the rope.
How big? How thick is this rope?
It's relatively thin rope, but as you're kind of like looking at it a little bit closer, you're able to kind of see it looks like the goblin's kind of like sitting down on part of the rope.
Arthur, use your magical rope.
Is the rope like dangling, like on the ground? like coiled kind of on the ground.
Not coiled. It's kind of like it's like kind of like it recently just kind of like popped.
Okay, so it's not like going into anything. It's just plump.
It's just plopped in the ground, kind of goes straight up, and you just kind of see it. So.
I'm gonna grab a rope underneath where the goblin's sitting on.
Okay.
I'm just
Go
gonna
ahead.
give it a.
Yeah. So as you end up doing it, you're gonna kind of yell at the goblin, no, and you just kind of see him like turn around and immediately trying to grab the rope from you. As you're pulling it, you're gonna see it kind of get pulled taut against this little like spot, just like resting somewhere in the sky. It's just kind of begins like pulling out more. It's like, no, stop it, stop! And you're just kind of like pulling more and more. Eventually, you just keep pulling.
Okay, yeah. What is this? What's happening? I want to start weaving.
After that, you're gonna end up seeing like all of the rope just kind of like come out. Then you're just gonna watch it just the little spot that was coming out of like just resting there in the middle of the sky, basically just gone. He made that rope. Why don't you go back up there?
What's up there?
Why did you? It's where I hide to surprise people. You just. Oh, I can say this is gonna be so upset. He's gonna be kind of
Just ugly cry.
He's stuck with this now.
I grab him, not him too.
Wait. So you're grabbing him. All right. So go ahead. Roll athletics.
We don't need any hamster moves. Get our hamster.
Athletics?
Yeah.
12. That's 8.
All right. So yeah, you end up grabbing him, and you're kind of like watching him as he's moving. He starts like kind of moving around. All you're hearing is like a constant jingling noise. Like, ah! It's just like everything's just jingling. It's just literally every which way. Everything's just jingling.
So did I pick him up or not?
Yo, you picked him up. Yeah.
Okay.
You got 2 goblins mounted to your arms.
I wanna investigate the crate that I looked at earlier. See if anything.
Okay. When you go look inside the crate, you're gonna end up seeing inside the crate is just a bunch of bells.
I pull them out.
Okay.
How many?
It looks like there's probably a good like 50, 60 bells like that. Just
What
sitting.
the fuck is? I start bringing one.
Yeah, hearing the goblin, he's just kind of. As he's moving, you just see like there's like all the bells that he has on his entire outfit. It's like some of them are kind of like look like they might not be on or something like that, or he might be able to fit more. And they look like the same style bells that he's wearing. He's just kind of going there and just.
I will give you I'll give you some bells to add to your outfit if you tell us the next one.
I don't need any more bells. It's fine. It's fine.
I take one of his bells off his body.
No, this is not good. he is gonna kind of keep like wiggling and everything. He's just gonna kind of stop. Like he's kind of catching.
Do the sound, are they the same like frequency as?
They're all basically the same frequency.
Alright, what's coming?
I murdered a tribal goblins last Christmas.
So are you is this you
He's
determining
due.
that same thing?
All right.
You're like, oh, it's premonition. Oh, I did it
against
before.
goblins, apparently.
Except
Let's understand the situation a little bit here, okay? So we got a chest full of bells. He's going ecstatic over it. What's the deal here?
Just start hooking bells to his clothes.
Throw
He's
bells
not going anywhere.
I grab a handful of bells and I just.
me.
Okay, you hook one of the bells too. Okay, well you have one of the bells hooked on. I mean, you have a bell there. If you move your arm, your arm kind of
Yeah, it's
handles.
gonna ring out, like,
I grab 2 bells.
Okay. Okay.
And as I do it, I want to prance through door B.
Okay.
As he does that, I'm going through this one.
Okay. So as Arthur ends up going through one, you end up seeing the second you go through anyone who's in that room. Go ahead and actually we'll do this in a second. So as he goes through, you're gonna end up seeing the goblin in your hand just begin flailing, and all the bells start kind of moving around everywhere. And then as you end up going through the other one, you're gonna end up watching as he kind of like catches out of the corner there, immediately starts flailing again. I want both of you to go ahead and roll it, or anyone who's still in the room rolling.
It's just fucking
I got an apple.
16.
First roll was better.
Alright, so you end up picking up on something. It seems like he's really trying to pay attention to where people are in the room. The second somebody goes through a door, he just starts like flailing his body, and all the bells just immediately start ringing and kind of going.
grab a handful of bells, and I go through the destroyed.
Okay. As you end up doing that, he's gonna end up like everyone's gonna kind of be congregating back into space. You're gonna end up watching as he ends up walking through that door. He immediately begins kind of flailing again. There, everything just kind of starts like cackling. As he ends up walking through the other side, you guys are gonna end up seeing him just kind of getting slowed down finally as everyone's back in space.
Overall,
Well, I just embarrassed myself.
Well, so like I came in the opposite side.
Yep, and you came out the opposite.
I'm over here. Over here.
Ah, this is great. You're gonna be stuck here forever with me.
Why don't you give us another hint?
Okay, fine. Behind the cabin, beneath the lights, bewildered gaze, both at night. Beside the deer, bringing all delightful cheer, gone away, all to play, because of our happy holidays. You see him just kind of giggle really quick, and then he just stops. You guys really seem to like door B.
what do you say?
You like door B. You've gone through that one quite a few times.
Any door we haven't gone through?
I haven't gone through all.
Do you
went-
have,
we
do you
went
have
through
what
all
he
of
said
them.
written down that I can actually...
Let's take another picture and send it in Discord.
Let's make sure it's.
I
Such
went
a great
through.
setting.
Okay, what else you guys want to do?
It used to be
You just had
Ingredients.
ingredients, so it's...
it had ingredients to
We
food.
eat the bells.
Give him a third block.
So you said that for the destroyed door, there was or not the door itself, but the plaque was like bent or like basically
super
smacked.
damaged,
Okay. You can
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna.
So he's gonna be sitting there for a good like 10 minutes, I guess, right?
Okay.
10 minutes casting that. All right, anything you guys want to do?
I'm gonna do the one on the fucking gone.
The other one
The
doesn't
one's
have a
gone,
plan.
right?
That one doesn't have a
yes.
plan.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. We go through door A again.
Okay.
I'm just testing.
Okay.
Sprinting.
As you end up going through door A, you're gonna watch as like the goblin just kind of begins like immediately going and like jingling the bells and everything all again. I want Arthur and Scorn to go ahead and roll perception.
I have an idea.
Well, roll first.
Okay.
We're thinking the same thing after you read that?
Maybe. What am I rolling?
Perception.
That's a 11 plus 2, so that's
13. So 13. What was yours, Arthur?
10.
10. Okay. So Scorn, you're gonna end up actually hearing what is kind of like a faint like almost tone. It feels like the bells are making it difficult to hear. But you hear like kind of a faint tone being far enough away from the bells that it sounds like something kind of happened as you walk through the door and then appeared in front of you.
I appeared again.
Yep.
You went through which one?
I went through A. What happened?
Or sorry, appeared behind you rather. You heard something kind of come from the door as he appeared behind you.
Grab
the staff.
I just grabbed the staff.
It's like a tone that's kind of being covered up by like the jinn.
Okay, so you just reset some shit, in my opinion. I think we
Okay.
have to sequence. We have to go through these things.
Okay. Well, the sequence. Oh, you're trying to figure out. Oh, the riddle, the poem that he just did.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I think we need to go through B 7 times.
Why do you think 7 times?
So the riddle he just stated, and I repeat the riddle. Every first word, first letter of every single phrase starts with B. Next one's D, then G, then A, then B.
Behind the cabin, beneath the lights, bewildered glaze, both at night, bothered to no one, beside the deer, bringing all, that's 7 B's.
Correct.
Delightful cheer.
Which is the destroyed tablet.
Okay, then G
Is the one that's
gone away.
missing. Gone.
Okay, all to play,
A.
that's A, the one I just went through.
And B,
because of Happy Holidays.
Okay, well,
I literally just start walking through the B7 to try to do that.
Alright, so as you're walking through B, you're just kind of like walking through, you appear on the other side, you start walking through the room. Everyone watches basically, like, as you're walk through the side of the room, the goblin is just sitting there, just keeps, like, ringing all of the bells that he possibly can. Like, he's just, like, flailing his body around as you end up walking through it sometime. Roll insight.
Knock him on the wall. Shut up.
God damn it.
I used the one goblin that hit the other.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
14. It seems like the goblin's getting a little bit worried as you're kind of doing this. I want the two of you who are standing away on the other side to go ahead and roll.
Just gonna keep. I'm doing the full sequence.
Yeah, you're doing 7.
Oh no, I mean,
again.
I'm gonna go on to the other doors.
20.
So 20? 10. So what you're going to end up hearing as he ends up going through, one of these times you're going to end up hearing a distinct, like, ding, through all of these, like, bells and everything like that. It looks like the ding's almost coming from, like, the center of the room. It kind of radiates for a moment, but all of the bells just jingling seem to, like, gargle it up. But, like, you end up hearing a very distinct, like, ding, of, like, one tone that seems to kind of, like, persist through. Are you proficient with any musical instruments?
I am actually.
Oh, what are you
A
proficient with?
flute and painting.
Okay, this is definitely in your key. So you're gonna end up kind of picking it out is like the tone that kind of like pierces through. It sounds like it's either like a C or like a B, but it sounds like it's probably more of a B.
Wait a second.
Alright, heard a cheerful tone through that. I think you are onto something. So after the B's, then it was the
Well,
D.
am I done with all 7 now?
Yeah, you would have gone through sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, go to the one that's destroyed.
I walk through the destroyed one now.
Okay. You're gonna watch as Arthur's kind of in the way, just barely finishing casting his mending. And as he does, you end up seeing Arthur as you kind of finish it. You end up seeing an inscription that says G on it.
Oh, then I stop.
It's G.
Stop, and I go through the other one.
Okay. So as you end up going through the other one, you're gonna end up hearing the goblin just immediately begin flailing again. Okay, you went through that one again.
And then now I go through the G.
Okay.
And then the A, then the B.
Okay, so as you end up going in through the G and A and B, he's just gonna start like flailing even more. Then all of a sudden, as you get through, you're gonna end up hearing like a da da da.
Yep, I knew it. I literally.
Da, da, da. And as that happens,
Yes, that's exactly what I was
and as that ends up happening, you're gonna end up seeing the goblin just get really, really upset as all the bells just kind of begin like sucking off him towards every single direction of the door. It's like, yeah, fucking, as he ends up just kind of immediately just poofing away.
When I saw the bells in the chest, that was the first thing I thought that was the D&D
Oh,
campaign. Fucking
damn
Big
it.
Bang.
And I just watched that episode too.
Yeah.
That ends up going in your hand as the entirety of the room is kind of falling apart around you.
With the
Whose is this?
well, I mean, it just kind of outed me on it.
I didn't know you were.
Ooh. Okay, what do you got? You got the bow?
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight. That could go on your bookcase back there.
Fuck
Your
yeah.
desk, yeah.
Fucking dragon.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dragon Diesel.
Ah, that's my fucking McFarland's.
Yeah. Very
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. There you go.
Wow.
Bogger.
Should we show them the bush?
I think we can hold off on that one.
It's tasteful art.
Tasteful art.
I was like, I would have been fine if I got mine.
Yeah.
We'll do a lot worse on the
Oh, people
Alright.
literally are streaming naked.
They just policies updated.
No, no.
They did just update the policy like that.
Yeah, they updated.
Okay, but now people are just literally
Yes.
having a black bar across. No.
Yeah, that might be what.
That was yesterday. I saw
That might be what they're doing now. We don't have to get to that. You know? So, as that ends up happening, you watch the entire room around you just begin to collapse. So as that ends up happening, you're gonna end up seeing what looks like the center of the room just completely void of everything. It feels like you're almost in an igloo. As you watch at the center of the room, you end up seeing a fire.
Well. Sure.
Is the table gone?
The cable's gone. You guys are basically in an igloo now. No door, just the fire staying there. Though.
And this very long rope.
I'm going to approach the fire.
Okay. You end up approaching the fire. What do you want to do?
Well, I know that my firebolt and stuff didn't work on the ice before, so I'm curious if it's like an illusion or if it's real fire for one.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll investigation.
You get a prize?
10? No, 11.
Okay. I'm gonna skip this song because this is fucking loud.
It was like
Okay,
slightly more tart.
All right,
It was just off. It wasn't
It was
good,
an
but
11.
it was just.
Okay, what was it?
11.
11. So yeah, as you end up kind of investigating the fire a little more, you're able to tell that this thing looks like it's actually real. It's not magical. It's like a real fire. It's sitting there kind of burning a little bit of wood. Roll nature roll. Or actually survival.
I keep getting that.
Is this a? Is this a
8.
Okay. As you're looking a little bit closer, there's something up with the wood. You can't really determine what it is, but it doesn't look like it's like.
This look odd to anybody else?
Well, all of it, really. Mm-hmm. I'd like to look around at the walls. Are there any doors or like exits or entrances?
No exit or anything. You're basically kind of like enclosed in this igloo that's just made of like ice blocks surrounding the entirety of it, with this one fire in the middle that seems to be almost filling the entirety of this room up.
I'm gonna take a look at the fire.
Okay. As you're taking a look at the fire, you go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation? 14.
14. So as you end up looking a little bit closer, you don't get a whole lot more than that, but you end up recognizing that the fire is natural, but the wood seems.
I'd like to.
All right. As you end up taking a look at the wood, roll investigation. Okay. You can tell the wood is actually like coated by some kind of like a magical essence that seems like it's probably protected by something, but the fire seems. Some of the wood
wood's not
seems
actually burning.
Yeah, the wood's not actually burning.
I'm gonna grab a piece of wood out the fire.
Okay. As you end up doing that, you're gonna end up holding onto this thing. It's like a lot lighter than wood, but it definitely looks like wood.
It didn't hurt to grab it out of the fire.
I like it.
As you end up doing that, go ahead and roll Arcana for me.
It's gingerbread!
It tastes like magic. Call me gay. 10.
Okay. As you end up doing that, you end up seeing that the piece of wood as you're kind of looking at. Huh. It kind of tastes like explosives. And as you end up doing that, you kind of like give it another lick. And all of a sudden, this kind of like illusion goes away, and you end up saying you're literally just holding this.
Stop licking the damn thing! It's not like it's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, but they're in fire.
Well,
and
get
then
them all
I,
out!
Okay, so as you end up doing it, you're gonna see the fire is just kind of like sitting there, and you're gonna end up seeing there's like this little like goblin hand just kind of sitting up in the middle of the fire, just kind of like casting like bonfire or something like that, just like right above it.
I give it a high five.
I'm drowning, help me!
Okay, no, I just grab it.
Okay, as you end up doing it, you're gonna end up seeing like all the ice kind of around him just immediately break as you're watching. It's like he's holding like onto this little straw that's kind of like sticking up into the ice, just kind of like shivering, just like holding up to this thing.
What are you doing down there?
Why do you guys have to turn it in the middle of the water?
Here you go.
another goblin for your collection.
Why is this happening again?
I want to walk him over to the wall so that the fire like starts trying to melt the ice.
Okay, as you do that, like the bonfire just kind of stops. You just kind of shivers.
I'm so cold that I'm shivering. So there's no doors, but there was a bonfire. Now there's not. So there's just a dynamite in a hole.
Yep.
Can you light one of these dynamites and throw
I
it
just
across
fucking
the room?
fireball dynamite.
Oh, wait a minute!
Fireball dynamite!
He said it. He
My
did it.
friend!
Fireball or fireball?
My
I don't
camera.
care how big
Firebolt.
the room is.
That's why I said
I'll fireball.
I did not say
It's
fireball.
still like 6 sticks of dynamite in a small space.
He did it.
He did
said
it.
He said
All
it.
right.
He did
So
it.
as you end up shooting this fireball, make an attack roll.
Hopefully he misses.
It's great knowing you guys.
18.
Honestly.
Yeah. So you end up hitting the dynamite. As it happens, you're gonna end up watching as this little fuse immediately starts going down.
I wanted to attack something.
Alright, what are you
Looney
guys gonna
Tunes.
What are you guys gonna do?
Can you cast water?
I grab it and throw it into the water inside into the hole.
As that ends up happening, you're gonna watch it immediately just. Psst.
Oh Jesus. Okay, well,
Jesus, what's wrong with you?
by the gods, man.
Hey, well, it's active.
They
We don't want to find out. The fuse works. We don't want to know if the dynamite works.
Take one stick and put it by the wall, and we'll stand all on the other side.
You know, like hearing it, it just kind of like flushes. You see a bunch of water like slooshing to the room.
Okay, so it works.
Oh, it didn't die. Okay.
So, just to make sure I'm clear, because I wasn't when you described the room. We were in a center room with a little.
It's an igloo, basically.
It's
And now a hole in
igloo
the
with
middle.
no way out.
So like an igloo, no way out, with like an ice fishing hole in it. Then I just lit up dynamite.
How many sticks of dynamite are left?
Looks like you have probably like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
We'll say 5.
Okay.
Did that water then splash into like it's not just kind of still water? Did it freeze?
It's still water, yeah. The water's still kind of sloshing around, so.
Flush it. Oh shit! Got it.
So now what?
I'm fine with it.
Okay, where do you toss it?
Empty side of the room.
Okay, keep in mind, this room is about the size of where you guys are right now.
I stand furthest back away from that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we've all gone mad. Oh my God.
Okay, so everyone's just gonna curl up in the corner over there.
The ray across the
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh, now we're just trolling.
19.
19. Okay, so as you end up doing that, you're gonna end up seeing. It goes out. Looks like you actually kind of froze it a little.
What?
So.
Why don't we ask the festive one for a hint?
Sorry.
Where is he?
It's fine when you do it. When I do it, I can't.
Wanted to see if it still works.
Yes, yeah, the festive fish.
Huh?
Festive fish.
Festive fish.
I want to
Is it-
give him. I have clothing in my inventory.
Here, I hand
I'd like to give him
hand the goblin back
clothing
to
to
you.
try to get him
What?
warm up.
Okay,
Hold
so
this
you're gonna
for a
end up
second.
putting a little bit of like.
Wait, which one are you
And
getting?
as he
The one
ends
that's
up,
frozen, sort of.
so
One
as
that
you're trying to like give it to
has-
him, as you end up giving him a little bit of clothing, it's kind of past. He's gonna end up kind of like slipping something.
I would like to see what is in my hand.
Okay, so as you end up looking at it, you're basically gonna end up seeing there's like this like kind of coin that seems like very, very reflective. I want you to go ahead and roll a key. Yeah. You can tell it has some kind of magic.
Arthur. Any idea?
Can I give it a go?
Yeah.
What was it?
Arcana.
25.
Okay. It looks like a little coin that has looks like a spell infused into it. Like it looks like as you're kind of messing with it a little bit, just kind of like tinkering with it. It's like kind of when you press it, it seems like the entire thing begins to radiate like a large source of light. Like it's almost like a missive. Like,
Give it a squeeze.
Squeeze it.
okay. You're gonna watch it just kind of immediately lights up and kind of turns into this emissive thing. It seems to kind of like shimmer.
Does anything in the room change when that happens?
I want to look down the hole. Do I see any fish swimming by?
You are, as you're looking down in there, you're gonna see what is kind of like this giant shadow immediately just kind of like.
Shadow.
I wanna. So it's gone, right? Hover this over to the hole.
Okay. As you end up holding this thing over the hole, you're just gonna be holding it there for a minute. Nothing's really happening. And then all of a sudden, you're gonna watch that looks like this giant fish just breaks through the ice into the water. Then they come. Just begins chomping away.
Oh my god.
I throw the goblin into its mouth.
Okay.
Jesus.
This is so out of character.
Which one?
You've been so passive for the past 6 sessions.
This is
now I'm gonna kill
I'm
Goblin.
sorry.
I don't
This
want to
goblin's
kill
being
anybody.
a dick and got us into this whole thing. All right.
Wait, so you're throwing
totally
the one
right.
that's the one that you brought in?
Yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah,
original.
not the one that's frozen.
Aw, man!
Come on, guys, you got a heart. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
What am I attack? What am I?
improvised weapon.
No proficiency.
Is
Strength.
it just strength?
I think it's just strength.
Yes,
No
That
proficiency.
is 14.
Okay. So as you end up like tossing up, the goblin just immediately goes inside this thing's mouth. You're gonna watch it just begins chomping and chomping. There's a goblin just sitting in there like, you're gonna watch like it kind of like, opens again. You're seeing is he taking out a little sword. The thing just keeps going. You're just like just trying not to get like swallowed, and this thing just begins moving it back. Just carrying this little knife there. It just keeps getting dragged farther and farther back.
I want to take.
For this goblin.
I want to take my dagger and try to stab the fish.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll initiative really quick.
Yeah, I was gonna.
We have a large fish head.
Whoa!
I believe it or not, we don't.
Of course I rolled.
21.
21. Okay, Edwards.
23.
23. Okay.
It was a nat 20 plus
22.
3.
Nice. 22. Okay.
I don't think it really matters anymore.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
17.
I got a 1.
Oh, yeah, it definitely didn't matter what I rolled.
I got a 3 minus 2, so.
Okay. All right, there we go. So you're gonna watch as this goblin just kind of repeatedly stabbing this thing in the mouth. All right, going to Elena.
Yeah, I want to try to stab the fish with my dagger.
Okay, make your attack roll.
I know, but I'm in close. That's not gonna do anything. Never mind.
Okay. Going to. Go to Reginald.
Halt. The name of the law.
I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
So that's an 11.
11. Okay, that's gonna hit.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
Okay.
Does an 8 hit?
Honk.
That is 9,
11.
and then as a
11.
yeah, so that's 9 regular bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, unarmed strike.
Okay.
That is 13 to hit.
13 is going to hit.
That's gonna be 4 damage.
Okay. As that ends up happening, you're gonna end up just kind of like punching this thing out. That does, you're gonna see the fish just kind of. The mouth just kind of opens. You see this guy was just like crawling out. as it looks like the fish begins falling back into this giant hole made of ice. As that happens, you're able to kind of like help the goblin out a little bit, and then you're gonna watch this. So impressive. Ooh. Oh wait. Oh wait. Yep. Sorry.
Yay!
Whoa.
Blue bag.
Well, wait.
A little target. Hold on.
No, our target's name.
Yeah, that's not what it was.
No!
Use your teeth.
Kinky.
Wait. Huh? Is it a bag?
It's a bag in a bag, just what I always do.
It's a bag in a bag. No, it's a bag in a bag in a bag.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
That's perfect for Gina.
Rip in
Alright.
peace.
Well, as that happens, you're gonna watch it the entirety of the room ends up just kind of melting away. And as that happens, you're gonna end up seeing what is like this last kind of ice wall just immediately just begin falling down the front. As you end up having all this happen, you end up seeing with his orcish Santa just kind of standing over there off in the distance. He's standing on this little throne on top of this. He's sitting on a throne on top of something. So, no longer in there.
Ooh.
He's on
Later,
the
I instantly cast whatever this shit is again. I do his laugh.
Thaumaturgy?
Stop it! That's my thing!
He's gonna kill you at the end of this.
That's orcish.
It's Marx Brothers.
What large arms you have?
later.
What large teeth you have?
Well, I am just so happy that you can make it all this way to be slaughtered. This is just great. This is great. Well, you know what? I got one more riddle for the rest of you. Are you ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Here we go. So, when you come over here and decide to sit on Orcish Santa's lap, just remember that you are trapped here with Orcish Santa. It is great to be trapped here. Just know, you can't ask me for anything. Well, not really. You can ask me for anything. But if anything you say is a lie, I will fillet you alive. That'll be great. If you end up telling me the truth, then I'll paint the halls in merry joy with your blood. Now, before you decide what you want to ask, come up here and sit on Orcish Santa's lap.
Boy.
I kind of like, I
Give
just
it some
like
thought.
slowly like shift, like just look at everybody like, what?
I got mine. Look at the two of y'all.
I'm start to strut up to the orcish Santa.
Do you want the riddle again?
Just gonna give you.
Yes.
That was a riddle?
That was a riddle?
That was a riddle.
That sounded
Oh.
like he was just saying something.
Nope, that was a riddle.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in the wrong chapter.
I would love for Orcish Santas to sing again.
I can say it again for you.
Yes.
What was that? You like Groot?
Or you take a picture.
Like Groot. Arthur, thank you.
Okay, so here's the riddle. So you're trapped in here with Orcish Santa. If you lie to me, I'll flay you alive. If you tell me anything that's the truth, I will paint the halls in Christmas cheer with you. Now, what would you like to tell Orcish Santa? That's the riddle. So you guys can kind of talk about amongst yourselves before I can answer.
I want to lie down on the ground.
Okay.
Just see if that does anything.
Doesn't look like anything happens.
Okay.
You make a snow angel? Hang down there?
What do you guys want to do?
Think.
Like a think.
This is based off asking him a question, correct?
You're telling
No,
me
just
something.
just telling him anything. Whatever you say, that's how he's judging the conversation.
Either way, you die.
It is a riddle.
What are we looking at room wise?
It's literally just you guys sitting in like behind a frost wall. You can kind of see the ship behind you, but it's like covered by a frost wall. You're sitting in this giant rest of the dome, essentially, kind of like this icy dome.
Cast Mage Hand and I took.
Okay. As you end up doing that, he's just gonna immediately just kind of swat it away.
Oh.
Just kind of looks at you disappearingly.
Can I try to like detect magic the room?
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
That'd be a roll.
No, it's just detect magic. So you're just casting a spell.
Oh, I don't have a spell. But I thought it was just.
You could try to do something like that for Arcana, but you would more or less have to tell me exactly what you're looking for to try to tell me. You can't just like really scan the entire room. Because that necessarily would detect magic.
What I want to know is if like he's actually here or if he's.
Yeah, sure. So you can go ahead and roll insight or investigation.
That's a nat 20.
Wow.
He is there.
I thought maybe he wasn't actually here and he sat on. That's probably gonna teleport.
I'm gonna approach Orcus.
Okay.
Does he look like he's ready to receive somebody on his lap?
He looks like he's very ready for somebody to come to his lap.
Do it.
Swatting. I sit in on his lap.
And what would you like to tell Orcus Sansa? Remember, if you lie, I will flay you alive. And if you say something that's the truth, I will paint the halls in Christmas cheer with them. Now, what would you like to tell Orcus Sansa?
We just slaughtered a village with mind flayers.
So you're telling me the truth? So paint the halls of your blood it is. Lovely. You watch, she just kind of like bumps your knee up, and you end up teleporting to a picture. Next.
Same room. Can we see him in the
I want to prick my finger and put my blood on the wall.
Okay. As you do that, he's just kind of standing. Getting prepared, I see.
I'm just doing your job for you. Because you obviously didn't
Arthur,
decorate
you
very
okay
well.
over there?
I have to collect all of the ornaments first.
Sure. Nothing's hurting right now, at least. I think this just might be part of the bit. I don't know. At this point, there's no sense here. Just do whatever you feel is right. If I die here, God bless.
So, anyone who did not go through that interaction, go ahead and roll. Actually, you can too because you're also still in the same. So go ahead and roll. I think it's gonna be straight intelligence.
Who gets to roll?
Everyone. Straight intelligence.
15.
Oh, nat 20.
Intelligence. That is 17.
9.
Okay.
I have 14.
So 14, 17. So the three of you are gonna end up recognizing something. You told the truth. He knew what it was without even like having to ask any questions. He just knew without a shadow of doubt in his mind that was the truth. Right? You guys end up picking up. You end up picking up on, obviously he shouldn't know this stuff. But obviously he does. And it feels like there's no win. There's no real win here. Because it's kind of like paradoxical. Like, if I lie, then I die. If I tell the truth, then I die. But it feels like there's like a way out of this. Almost like if you could break his paradox with magic. Like a loop. That's what you're trying to get to. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. And you could always ask additional questions.
I have no idea. We're trapped by a madman.
I go up to him and I sit on his lap.
Well, I'm so very happy you decided to come and see Orcish Santa. Now what do you want to tell me?
Telling a lie.
So, you're telling a lie. So you're telling the truth. But you're telling a... Oh, get off.
Oh, just.
So you're lying. You're telling me you're lying. But you're telling me the truth about your lying.
I said what I said. What your sense?
Just here. Nope, I'm done. I'm not. Nope. And you watch it. He just like immediately starts like going up on his little sack. Starts like flying up. As that ends up happening, you end up seeing the entirety of this like snow, everything just immediately gets to melt and just kind of come crashing down. And it looks like now the basin you guys are kind of standing on begins to kind of dissolve and melt as well as all the walls are gone. Basically, you're on like this kind of ice. There's a couple of presents just sitting there that were kind of left behind. That he's just kind of saying fuck as he's just completely like leaving the situation.
Is Arthur still in a cage?
Am I still in the cage?
Yeah.
No, the cage just melted.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was like, is Arthur gonna be trapped in a cage in the water now?
I was gonna save you, don't worry, I had a way.
You had a way.
So there are a couple presents remaining. So 3 presents sitting. You have either 1, 2, or 3.
I know what 2 of them are.
Yes, you do.
3. Pick number 3, my lord.
1 or 2.
1.
And the other one is from me, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's probably the only option.
I mean, it literally is the only option. I know why you take whatever left over.
Candy!
That's all you get. That's all it is.
Wow, bro.
Nice!
Ooh.
Candy!
Munchy
Battle map, volume,
Nice.
something.
What candy?
Multi dice? Whoa.
What'd you get?
I need
Oh, you need like something to open that?
yeah,
Okay, there you go.
I think everybody's gonna be jealous. I'm a good gifter.
Nice. Can I grab the tart one?
Reveal the dice.
This is one of those.
Orange.
Dice towers.
I almost
It's
like. I
orange.
was gonna buy that.
It's
on
wedged
Amazon.
in there.
What color was it?
It's 3D printed, so it's probably kind of fragile.
I'm just gonna.
Thought that was the mug.
There it goes.
I saw
It's a
that.
dice
Whoa!
tower.
Oh, flash cup holder?
Yeah.
That's perfect for your white claw, bro. Baller.
With dice.
Oh, it comes with dice.
Oh, yeah.
You're rolling.
Shit.
You must know what
Okay.
the first roll is.
What is the first roll going?
I also figured I'd go kind of Christmas names on one of them. Just by your credit.
First dice roll. 13.
Lucky
Love
13.
average. That's pretty good.
What is? Does that open up? Yeah, I was about to say.
Store them.
Whoa! Yo, that's dope. This is straight up dope.
Yeah, bro.
Avoid heat and dishwasher.
I believe it.
Hand washing.
Well, awesome. Well, so as all this ice melting out, you end up seeing the ship as some ice just begins to try crumbling down. What do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna run back to the ship.
Anyone else want to do anything?
So just take a quick look around. That's all that there is. Just he just kind of disappeared. Look back at Arthur. He's free. So ice is just melting.
You broke him.
Damn straight, I did.
Put it right here if you could.
Yep.
Fuck yes.
So is the
I'm gonna go to bed.
is the ice melting beneath our feet? Oh, we gotta go.
All right.
Anything else like that just magically appeared? I just take a quick look
Well,
around.
something
glance.
magically didn't disappear, so you're holding our goblins.
It's a festive goblin.
He's our new friend.
Oh, can we name him Jangles?
Bojangles.
Bojangles. Bitch Bojangles. Bitch Bojangles. I love him personally. Let's take him with us.
So you end up carrying your new friend,
Bojangles.
as you're running back to the ship carrying both the goblins. You're gonna see the captain up there. Well, what exactly is happening here? What?
He's letting to go.
You got a second one. Well, why do you have a second one?
His name's Bojangles. Okay, first of all. Second of all, we found him in the ice.
How much you want for him?
Bojangles is not for sale. For sale? How dare you, sir?
I may already change your mind. Alright, hold on. Let's bend down. So we gotta get going.
Everybody runs.
Yes.
Yeah.
As everything's just kind of melting around, you're gonna end up seeing it. So it looks like the canopy as it kind of finally starts finishing its closing and just kind of opening back up to the world. You're gonna end up seeing that it's a full lit moon, full lit sky. Everything's just kind of like fully transparent now. You watch actually the dragon kind of flies overhead. It just kind of starts spiraling in the sky.
Spiraling around us?
Yeah, not like around you in particular, but just like the sky in the
Like,
area.
he's
about to die.
Danger!
Like, oh.
And now we get into roll initiative. All right, here we go.
All right, so as you guys end up running onto the ship and finding your ways off to your beds, you all end up sleeping very tightly as you rest down your heads. And eventually you end up realizing, with all the Christmas cheer, that this is something that only happens to us once every year. So thank you everyone for joining us today on this Christmas special. It's a little bit different than what we did last time, but I hope everyone had some fun. So we end up having an interesting puzzle there at the end that skipped a couple puzzles. So good for you. But that's why I do this. I like having shortcuts and ways for you guys to break things. That's good. That's why we do it. Anyways, you guys have a fantastic rest of your holiday, your Christmas, and whatever it is you might be celebrating. Thank you so much for joining us. Anything you guys want to go ahead and shout out?
Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a blast.
What a great year to finally be done with.
Close.
Are we playing next week?
Close.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. So I'm okay with it, but we'll talk about it outside of this. So I know people might be busy during the holidays, but anyways, have a fantastic rest of your week and Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, guys.
Bye. Send us presents.
What?
Roll a nat 20, you got to.